The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
11 MPs,
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they'll be led out by their 6th-year quarterback.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. It's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The Bengals at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
49 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a give up the middle. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Burrow will throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wilkinson brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. On 2nd down and 4. Burrow is going to find his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Now it's Burrow.
And a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. To the football, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. And it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
96 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And McPherson on for the extra point.
And it is now 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Bengals score.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Cleveland offense making their way out. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to jump.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And a round is on here in this first half.
after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
12.
And Burrow going to throw again. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He finds his man, complete. That's Morgan. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play.
He will find his man Chase, complete.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it? To start the third quarter.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So we've reached halftime.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've got the lead right now. And remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Collins.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays healthy.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Touchdown! From 6 yards away.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it is 42-0. Just a 4-point drive that time. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 57 yards.
And the Browns are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
Been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground?
Ready.
That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
18. 18, Pioneer.
On play action, they'll throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
18, let's say 19.
In motion left goes a tight end.
Trap 60, trap 60.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Collins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line. Another one caught by Collins. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, let's go!
They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bengals have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Now, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They'll run on 1st down. Wilkinson. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Pass incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Can't get away, and he's taken down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 22. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They've been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game and moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Jair Elam makes it quick. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's going to look deep for more. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. To the air again, Burrow. And he wisely will throw that one away. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he stays up. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Collins.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards.
In a spot where most offenses would just be trying to get to the finish line and close this game out, they're still looking for points here in the final minute of this game. I think bonuses could be gained and attained with maybe more points.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Here we go. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.